I am Sophia and I am in the class of 2022. Okay, so oh no. Okay, so I was like a kind of like a monkey when I was a child. Like my parents said that I looked like an orangutan because of the quality of my hair. I did not have like as magnificent as a hair that I do now. So we used to live in like this house in Gimo with like horizontal bars on the window, and a lot of the pictures of me as a child was like holding onto those bars, and my parents would be like very afraid, but I never fell. So and I was a very energetic, like active child. So when we moved to like our current house, my parents like were kind of like designing the way that our house was built, and they built the metal door so that I would have like a ladder to climb that wasn't like at the windows because it was like more dangerous. And then like for the windows, right, it's also like horizontal metal bars. But what they did is that they measured like the circumference of my head to like make sure that my head could not fit through like the metal bars of the window. So yeah, if you go to my house, like those metal bars are just like a testament to how energetic and mischievous I was as a child. Yes. But so like the non-serious thing is that like people always make jokes about me being homeschooled because I was homeschooled until junior college. So it'll always be like, oh yeah, Soph is like socially inadequate like because she's homeschooled, and I'm like, okay, sure, you just gotta bring that out and attack me right now. But yeah, still those are two things. Yeah. So for me, it was like pretty okay. I feel like it wasn't that big of like a transition for me, like except for like the structuring of like my day, because I wasn't used to like amount of structure. But in terms of like adjusting to friends, because I went to like an international school for JC, so it was like quite a fairly small like population. The people there were very welcoming. I really like the people in my grade. I don't know, I think like, yeah, mainly it was like the structure that I had to adapt to in like exams and tests, and like the stress of that, because I wasn't used to like being tested like every other week on things that I had just learned. Yeah. Okay. I think I show love to people through like conversations. I think I really enjoy like talking to people and getting to know people, and yeah, I think that's how I show love to them generally. Like, I think that is with my presence and like spending quality time with them that I am able to show love in the capacity that I think I can. I think I receive love when I know that like people are thinking of like the small things that I've told them before. Like I think with my mom, like one way that, I mean it's not a way that I know that she loves me, because I know that she loves me anyway, but I think like one way that I receive a lot of love from her is like I told her like what my favorite flowers were, and then she like orders them every year on my birthday, like without fail. Yeah, so I think it's just like the small things like that that people remember about me, like, oh yeah, what's your go to like jam music, like what do you sing in the shower, which is like something that my sweet mate knows, you know, and she'd be like, I know that it's you in the toilet because like you're listening to that song. Could I describe myself as a food? A flavor, okay, I think I would be salty. Because I am generally quite, I used to be very salty, like now I think it's going down a little less. I think like maybe a focaccia. Yeah, because I really enjoy focaccia, but I also think like you can literally eat focaccia with anything, and it's such like a warm like staple, you know, like oh, it just brings like warmth to my heart, and I hope that I can do that for people also. So I guess like focaccia, yeah. I feel like the more that I go through like college, like the less clear it becomes. Like when I was in high school, I was very like, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to be a teacher in like 10 years, like after I graduate. Like I'm definitely going to have like my own like studio apartment. I'm going to have like a bunch of cats and dogs. But I think that like that idea has kind of not, has like de-solidified, you know? Yeah, so I think like over college, as I explore different things, teaching is one of the things that I could be doing. I'm thinking of like social work or counseling. Starting a family, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think working with the church is like one big thing because I'm Catholic, yeah. And I think, yeah, I'm really not sure. I think I have to see like where things go like throughout the next 2 years, and where I'm at when I'm graduating. But yeah, I think like, it's super cliche, but I guess I just want to be happy, you know, and be doing what I know I'm like called